Oh. What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Ports and Boxings, as you know, and I'm making another Porter's Rant video for you guys today. And I have a special guest at this time. Go, man.
My name is Gregory Kramer.
And what do you want to rant about today, dude?
Too much wrestling. I'm a big fan. I love it. I love watching it, but every night of the week is too much.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah, and Tuesday if you watch Impact. But
I do not.
It's too much. At least have one night off about watching wrestling. It's Raw's 3, NXT's 2, AEW's 2, and SmackDown's 2. So that's about, I'm bad at math, but
12, probably.
Yeah, about 12 hours of wrestling.
And if you guys have not seen Jon Moxley, I took your championship. Come get it. Oh, and also, if you want to make it a triple threat, Jericho, I have it. All right, Mom. Okay, let's see. Let's go over to my settings. Mom, it says next billing date is the 30th. Okay. Okay, well, it seems like it. Let's see. What pay-per-view you want me to see if it's on, Gregory? It doesn't matter to me. Okay, let's go to.
Doesn't matter either.
Let's go to Stomping Grounds, which I hate that pay-per-view anyway. Although it did take Okay, let's just go to the Baron Corbin match. Oh yeah, it works. All right. So now let's go into it. Let's go down here. But let's talk about pay-per-view. Well, let's talk about. You said hours, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about this. Money in the Bank 2020. Now, I was at work during his pay-per-view because I had to work every Sunday, which now I don't, that I am going to school. But I was at work at like 3:30, going till 7. This pay-per-view started at 6. So my friend Michael's telling me what matches are on, which is fine by me. I come home to the Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre match for the world title, and I watched that. I watched the Money in the Bank contract, which we'll get to this in a second. But I'm watching it, and then it's over. Black screen. Hey, Michael, is everything okay with the pay-per-view? He says, yeah, it's over. I'm sorry, what'd you say? It's over. So, so you're telling me I just watched an hour pay-per-view? No, it's 2 hours. So what happened the other hour? So that that's what I'm talking about. And I'll go into the network real quick. Just to get your reaction to here. So pay-per-view, let's see. 2 hours long, 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Greg, let's go to the year before that, 2019. 3 hours and 36.
That's a big difference.
Now, do you think why that is because of the coronavirus or the pandemic?
Probably, and they don't want to. Probably that.
Like WrestleMania 35 was 5 hours and 19 minutes. Oh God, my heart just broke. Heart just broke hearing that. But the second part was 3 hours. The first part was 2 hours. So I get that 5 hour range, but and because of Rob Gronkowski though, but they're lowering their pay-per-view status. Like Money in the Bank was 2 hours, Backlash was 3, the Horror Show was 2:31, and SummerSlam was 3. And you'll never see it coming.
Yeah.
But we already talked about it in Donnie's video, but let's talk about this monstrosity. Otis something.
Oh, Otis.
Did you remember he was I just got did you remember he was Mr. Money in the Bank?
He didn't climb the ladder, but he's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Because I didn't remember, but I just came up with a big thing tonight for Payback. So it's a triple threat. Anything goes. Why don't we make it a fatal 4-way? And
he's probably going to cash it tonight.
Otis cashes in tonight. I'm like saying, like I've been saying this for months. I really thought that the Fiend versus Otis for the briefcase.
Yeah.
But that never happened.
No.
So I'm saying, why even give him the briefcase if you're gonna put him back in tag team matches?
Exactly.
That's just really stupid. Really, 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 really stupid. So, yeah. So, what are your thoughts on? Well, going back like 6 years through 2014, through 2015, 2016, 2017, and now on. What do you think of Money in the Bank match winners?
We had winners, and we had failures in the Money in the Bank. Some didn't cash in, and some cashed in.
Like, I get about John Cena in 2012 because that match was already hyped. The Rock versus Punk. But like 2015 was awesome. You have Seth Rollins coming down to cash in at WrestleMania.
Yeah, no one really never did that before.
You have Dean Ambrose cashing in on Seth Rollins. The Shield all win gold.
Yeah.
But then you have them spiraling down 2017 through 2020 with my favorite superstar, well, formerly favorite superstar, Baron Corbin with the long hair.
Ah.
I hate him bald.
Well, he was losing his hair. That's why he shaved it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because Kurt Angle was the general manager and he wanted to look like him.
Nah, he was just losing his hair. I think in the front, if you remember correctly, he was losing his hair in the front. That's why he shaved it.
That I did not notice at all. So that's a good little tidbit. Thank you very much. But no, Bald Corbin, King Corbin. When you build up new superstars, and I'm not saying Otis is a new superstar.
No.
No way. But when you build up like Baron Corbin, a big tough guy, when you put him against in the Money in the Bank contract, ooh, yay, Baron Corbin. You don't lose to Jinder Mahal.
Exactly.
And plus, John Cena should have already went up the ramp.
Yeah.
Why get back up on the apron?
Exactly.
See, you could have had Baron Corbin versus John Cena versus Jinder Mahal in a triple threat at SummerSlam, or wait a minute, Fatal four-way. Jinder Mahal, Baron Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena. Now, I'm a Shinsuke Nakamura fan. I have his book. So, in 2017, 2018, I love when he turned heel. That was a surprising moment. That made for a WrestleMania. But you could have had Baron Corbin be this big thing. And Vince McMahon being the 75-year-old jackass as he is, screwed him.
Pretty much.
And like I'm saying, like, come on, you have all this good stuff. And why not just make him world champion just for a little bit?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to carry out the year like AJ Styles did.
Not at all.
But at least just make him world champion, and then I even hate him even more after the WrestleMania moment versus Kurt Angle. When it's supposed to be Kurt Angle versus John Cena.
Correct.
But no. You just make it versus a stupid Baron Corbin, and then put John Cena versus John Cena wasn't even on the card.
No.
They even brought back his word life gimmick.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying, like, come on, people. But and do you think WWE ruined Shinsuke Nakamura?
Absolutely. He was a great wrestler, and he has nothing going on now. He's great in NXT, great in New Japan, great in everywhere. He got in WWE. He was a champion, and that was it.
The only thing I need from High Spots is, let's see, and this is the only where I can get it. Well, that didn't work. Is Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Okay.
Here we go. For about $30 is because I want to watch the Shinsuke and AJ match. I just to compare their match to at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And just to see where life went wrong.
Yep.
But at least we didn't get Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal.
Oh, yeah. That would be a terrible match.
And if you guys don't understand what I said, look up Kurt Angle says Jinder Mahal's name wrong in November of 2018 or 17 on YouTube, and you'll understand why I say Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
But do you as I said before in the last video, before I went on this tangent about the WWE Network being not stolen, let's talk about this man.
Oh, Vince McMahon.
Not pushing their most talented superstar till 2016. What's his name? Dolph Ziggler? Who? Isn't he in Raw Underground with his son? Shane McMahon?
Pretty much.
Did he? Now, I don't understand. Didn't he have like a world title reign that only ran for about like 2 months?
Yes.
Let's go here real quick. I'm just on my laptop doing this. 2012 to 2013, he won the world title on August, I think 8th, 2013. No, January. No, I was wrong. Yes. Crap. They have it.
Ziggler won it on Raw.
Yeah. Okay, so the following night, August 8th, contracting on the injured Alberto Del Rio to win his second world title run. Ziggler was booked to face Del Rio and Swagger in a 3-way ladder match at Extreme Rules. On June 16th, Ziggler faced Del Rio in his first title defense. And his only title defense for 2013. For 7 years, he has not been world champion.
Yeah.
He is I think he's like a three-time IC champion, I believe.
Yes.
Which is great. All fine by me. But in 2016, he gets moved to SmackDown. And guys, if you don't believe me, I am reading this on his Wikipedia page. He got moved to SmackDown. He's in a six-pack challenge against Styles, Cruz, Corbin, Wyatt, Cena. And on August, now let's talk about that promo he did on SmackDown. I'm going to burn Brooklyn to the ground, beat your ass, take your title. And he didn't do it.
Yeah.
That was his shining moment. It's not Styles at Backlash. At Backlash, and then you get into this wonderful feud with The Miz. This is one of my top 10. This is one of my top 10 favorite feuds. And if you don't believe me, go. I made this video. Well, that didn't do anything. I made this video I think the day before Christmas. Before my Q&A started. Let me check on that video. I made this video 8 months ago. Top 10 favorite rivalries, and it only has 10 views, and it only has 5 views. So can you please go check that out, guys?
I'll share it.
All right. But then you have at No Mercy 2016. That's one of my all-time favorite matches from the modern era. He's won the title for a 5th time and saving his career. And then you have him go up against Kurt Hawkins, Sami Zayn, Rusev, Miz again, ending his reign at 37 days. And then you just have teaming with McIntyre, didn't do anything for his career. Robert Roode, I didn't do anything. And then you have him in 2019 saying, "It should have been me. It should have been me." You have him go up against Kofi Kingston at Stomping Grounds. You have him go up against the Phil win at Super Showdown in a steel cage, ending their feud. He lost to Kevin Owens in 17 seconds. He even went up against Goldberg.
Yes.
Vince, what are you doing? Due to the coronavirus outbreak, Roode was forced to stay home. Ziggler entered a feud with Otis over Mandy Rhodes. And then you have him. I didn't know this, but he got sent to Raw. Although I know this now, but you have him face Drew McIntyre again for the world title with no match. Like, okay, I'm sorry, Greg, but are the WWE Superstars GMs, or is there an actual GM booking all these stupid matches?
That I don't know.
Because right now it seems like the superstars are the GMs because Ziggler books himself in a match at the horror show, and Ziggler failed to win the title.
Yeah.
So yeah, but guys, put down in the comments of this video and say what are your, like, let's say top 5 favorite superstars that WWE destroyed, because they seriously destroyed Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler will never be the same. But Payback is tonight. Yoo-hoo! Am I excited? Am I? Because this match just got added to Raw, if you didn't know. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins tomorrow night.
I did hear about that.
Guys, the tag team match didn't even happen yet, and you're already booking Rey Mysterio versus Rollins. And I have to ask, would you like to see this feud end?
Yes.
Me? Yes. Because I've had now, do I like Monday Night Messiah Rollins? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is one of his best gimmicks he's ever came up with. The Jesus gimmick at SummerSlam. Perfection. 2015 Rollins. Perfection. But this Rollins, top 10, top 5 favorite gimmicks of the year. But so I'm gonna look up Payback 2020 real quick. I'm gonna look that up for us. Let's go for it. You have a prediction. You have a pre-show match that just got added this morning.
That I didn't know.
The Riot Squad versus the Iconics. Iconic. Who cares? Who do you have on here?
I gotta say the Riot Squad.
Me too. Big E versus Sheamus. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, and they ruined Big E too.
Pretty much.
I'm going Big E on this one.
Same here.
Matt Riddle versus King Corbin. Matt Riddle.
Yeah, Matt Riddle.
What's up, bro? Flip flop, wearing piece of stuff. Dominic and Rey Mysterio versus the Monday Night Messiah and Murphy.
Rollins is gonna take this.
Yup. And let's talk about the most underrated big man. Again, you think Vince would push him, but no, they do this, and you know who I'm talking about. The former NXT champion, and we will get to that ramp soon. Keith Lee versus Randy Orton.
Both good wrestlers, but I gotta pick Orton in this one.
Yeah, Orton. Then you have Apollo Crews versus Bobby Trashley. Oh, I'm sorry. Lashley.
Apollo
Crews. Yep. And Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Shayna Baszler and I don't remember her name. I can't say it. I can't.
Nia Jax.
Yes, it is. And guys, I'm just kidding. I can say that totally, but I just can't see Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax teaming.
I gotta say Bayley and Sasha.
I do too. And probably the main event of the evening, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus coming back. What did I do to deserve a title shot? Roman Reigns. Seriously, what did he do?
He didn't really do nothing. He get a champion.
Versus the non-wild card in this match, Braun Strowman. And did you know WWE saved his life?
Yes.
Because he was gonna he was on his way to he was on his way to killing himself.
Yes.
But I guess Bray Wyatt saved him.
Mm-hmm.
But Greg, who do you have in this match?
The Fiend.
I have the Fiend too, but the new Paul Heyman guy, Roman Reigns. Now, Donnie, I know you're gonna punch me through the YouTube screen, but let's just say this. Let's say Roman Reigns comes back, and Donnie, don't punch me, and then Brock Lesnar ruins it.
Yeah. Or Otis cashes in.
Or that. And then Braun Strowman F5's Otis.
Yeah.
And then magical Roman Reigns comes back into the picture. And then they just knock Otis off the high horse in like a week.
Yep.
But yeah, did you see Paul Heyman? Did you see Roman Reigns ever becoming a Paul Heyman guy?
No.
And my friend says to me on Friday, he says, let's see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman in a Shark Tank.
That could be possible.
And that would ruin the main event again.
Yeah.
Because here are the matches I can sit through from those two. WrestleMania 31 and in SummerSlam 2018. I cannot sit through 34.
Nah.
So those are our predictions in this little rant video. But do you believe that the Money in the Bank winners get screwed?
No, because they won the match.
No, I meant cashing in.
No, that'd be an automatic win.
Let's go back to Hell in the Cell 2018. See, people shouldn't say like, "Oh, yeah, Roman, I'm gonna cash in at Hell in a Cell, which is a month away," and Punk, I'm gonna cash in a week later.
Yeah.
You should just cash in there. And then John Cena would already have his 17th title win.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Ric Flair saying, I want Orton to win.
Yeah.
First of all, Orton will never get there without winning a title.
Yeah.
Triple H is closer than Orton. And just bring John Cena back and just let him win the title and then take it off him in a week. 75-year-old Vince.
Yeah.
Yep. 75-year-old. Oh, and let's talk about John Moxley's new movie. It's called Cage Fighter.
All right. I work in a movie theater, so it should be at the movies.
Well, it shouldn't be because it's not really a movie. Because it got released. Wait a minute. It got released on May 16th.
Really?
But they never made it into a DVD release. And I'm saying, it got released on Fight TV, whatever that is.
That's a website you can buy pay-per-views of and shoot interviews, I think.
Well, I'm going there real quick just to rent this movie real quick, then. If I can, okay. Cage Fighter. Yep, and then it expired. Of course it did. Wait a minute. The making a Cage Fighter, and then we basically can't watch it.
Pretty much.
And I'm really mad about that because this movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
and I'm saying like, ooh, Cage Fighter, Dean Ambrose, yay! And I never saw it. Like I'm saying, like, what? But what movies do you want to see come back to the theater?
Well, I would like to see Fighting for My Family. I never saw the beginning. I was getting popcorn when the beginning of the movie, and I want to see that one more time. But the whole movie about Paige?
You mean this?
Yes.
It's actually very good.
I enjoyed it myself.
Well, we could have a watch party, and I can just turn this around on Skype, and you can watch it with me.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I might just call you one day so we can watch the movie in the dark.
All right.
Yeah, that didn't come out good in my mouth, so I'll just shut it. But would that be the end of the rants?
Yeah.
All right, guys. This has been. Do you want anything to plug?
Well, I'm on Facebook, Gregory Kramer. I'm on Twitter, The Real Gregory K. I'm on Instagram, Gregory Kramer 1. I'm on YouTube, Gregory Kramer, or GK Kramer 123.
And you already know all my Instagrams, thanks to Donnie. But this has been Horror Unboxings, as you know. And we are signing off. Peace, guys.